Well, these doors down on the bottom of them, they have a little
window.
A little
Butterfly window.
Did you call it a butterfly?
I did.
I called it a wicket.
Yep. It can go either way.
It's a little door down there on the bottom of the big doors. And it has a pole attached to it, comes up all the way up to the lock. And it's squared at the top. So you put the wrench over that pole, and then you turn it. You only got to turn it 90 degrees. That opens that little door down the bottom all the way. So then the water starts flowing out of the lock.
But it's not that quiet. I want everybody to give me a whoosh sound. 1, 2, 3, whoosh sound. 100,000 gallons of water just left. That was good.
Not that fast.
Not that fast, but it's fun to
That's why we
pretend.
have little doors down there. That's why we don't open those big doors all at once. That makes sense? So we open those little doors, water flows out, boat comes down with the water. When we get down to level there, what do?
Open the doors.
Okay, yes ma'am! Now be careful so you don't walk off the lock here. Good job. So now we open the doors, and I got to get down the other end of the boat, right?
Hike pole.
And I use my what?
Hike pole.
Hike pole. Hey,
That's
she's got them all.
no.
Go down the other end of the boat, and I pike her right on out of the lock. Then you know what they do? They close those doors back up, don't they? Or they leave them open in case there's a boat coming this way.
Waiting to come in to go to Akron, and they leave it open.
So how long does this whole process take?
Takes about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. How would you?
If she's
fill
really
this
working
lock
hard, it
back up
takes
to
around
lift the
20
boat
minutes.
then?
I'm sorry?
How do you, so if the boat's going the other direction, how do you get water back in the lock? Open the doors
Then
on
you
the other
do
side?
there's the wicket windows on the other end that will. There's also
Raise the water?
on the high end of the lock. There's actually even a lower window that will raise it underneath, so you don't flood your boat that's lower. Then you open the other windows and it brings it up slowly. But you'll do that really low window first, so that it'll build it up underneath the boat, and then it gets to the level that it needs to go out. The high end, they're smaller gates. The low end, they're bigger gates.
Exact same process, only now the water is flowing in instead of flowing out, and it raises the boat up.
And the mules are on the boat during the.
No,
cruise?
they're taking a rest.
They're off on the.
Yeah,
Depending
they're
on the
going
direction
eating.
you're going, they're on that side waiting to be hooked back up again.
Yeah, they're not on the boat then.
They get
But
a
we
break.
keep 2 pairs. There's always a second pair on the boat, so they don't get worn out. So after a little bit of while, they'll switch off. So there's 4, you may have 2, 3 wheels, and they switch off. So they have a chance to rest between times of pulling.
How long did it take to go from Akron to Cleveland?
20 hours.
And you did that how many days?
It depends on how long you would stop. I guess you could stop. There were places to pull the boats off to actually stop. There were like pull-offs, and some boats could pass. Probably would just be up to you. But if you had a load you were carrying, time was of the essence if you were paid by your load. So you would want to get down there as quick as you could. It's about 80 hours to do the whole route from southern Ohio up to Lake Erie. And it also, we don't like to talk about it, but at a lock, the right-of-way was given to the people going up, they had the right-of-way if they're, and that was just the law, but that didn't always take place. You would have fights at
Unless
locks.
I could convince them otherwise.
So crews would fight, and whoever fell in and got wet lost the right-of-way. So that could take time
How much
too.
tonnage could a boat carry? I mean, how much weight?
That's a good question. Ranger, Stephanie, how much weight does a boat carry?
I would carry it when we come and sit back down. I can show you guys the
Okay.
boat and we can talk about that.
There we go. Let's move back on over to Ranger Stephanie.
Now be careful, don't fall in the water. Good job.
Way to go. Thanks, girls.